Did we just witness the birth of the New World Order on Trump's Middle East tour? As I sit here and take in all of the news from every direction, all I see is deceivers, liars, corporate media, cover-ups, agenda, all pushing the same propaganda. It's time for a game changer, a visionary, an innovative person who changes the way that people think of the situations. It's time for Game Changer TV, telling it like it is. Get in the game. Thank you for tuning in to Game Changer TV. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where every day we're telling it like it is. Today is May 16th, 2025. And again, I asked, are we watching, or did we watch the birth of the New World Order? Every U.S. president since Kennedy has talked about the New World Order. Did we just witness it be given birth to? Wait till we get into this, y'all. Wait till we get into it. While everybody's praising Trump, America first, after I show y'all this, y'all tell me if it's America first, or did we just watch the birth of the New World Order? Get your notebook out. You're going to need to write some things down, because it's a lot of information, and when we're done, I need you to review over it to really get this in your spirit where we're at.
The Chancellor has appointed governors to... Now that he has control of the Jedi Council, the Chancellor has appointed governors to oversee all star systems in the Republic.
When did this happen?
Oh, that decree was posted this morning.
Do you think he'll dismantle the Senate? Why bother? As a practical matter, the Senate no longer exists.
The Constitution is in shreds. Amendment after amendment.
We cannot let 1,000 years of democracy disappear without a fight.
What are you suggesting?
Suggesting? I apologize. I don't mean to sound like a separatist.
We are not separatists trying to leave the Republic. We are loyalists trying to preserve democracy in the Republic.
I can't believe it has come to this. Chancellor Palpatine is one of my oldest advisors. He served as my ambassador when I was queen.
Senator, I fear you underestimate the amount of corruption that has taken hold in the Senate.
The Chancellor has played the Senate as well. They know where the power lies, and they will do whatever it takes to share in it.
And we cannot continue debating about this any longer. We have decided to do what we can to stop it. Senator Mon Mothma and I are putting together an organization...
Say no more, Senator, I understand. At this point, some things are better left unsaid.
Agreed. And so we will not discuss this with anyone without everyone in this group agreeing.
That means those closest to you, even family. No one can be told.
Agreed.
Trump's Middle East tour. So the MAGA people are celebrating that Donald Trump is accomplishing a lot, and America first. I typed in, what was the purpose of Trump's Middle East tour? President Trump's tour of the Middle East included stops in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, primarily focused on securing economic deals and investments in the United States. So he went to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates. Abu Dhabi is in the UAE. Bahrain and Qadr is in Qatar, and Riyadh is in Saudi Arabia. So the stated purpose for this tour was for Trump to generate investments in the United States so we could build up our infrastructure and, quote, have other countries pay for it. This is from May 13th, 2025. Trump's Middle East trips aims to seal investments in the United States. Trump to visit Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and United Arab Emirates. How Trump turned the Gulf's all kingdoms into Silicon superpowers in his 4-day trip. U.S. President Donald Trump wrapped up the first major overseas trip of his second term with the 4-day blitz through Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates that delivered massive investment commitments, reshaped AI chip exports, and positioned the Gulf as the U.S.'s key tech ally. Trump returns to the Middle East with tech titans seeking trillion-dollar deals. And that just made me think about Prince Charles. Remember 3 years ago when Prince Charles talked about trillions at his disposal?
The scale and scope of the threat we face call for a global systems-level solution based on radically transforming our current fossil fuel-based economy to one that is genuinely renewable and sustainable. So, ladies and gentlemen, my plea today is for countries to come together to create the environment that enables every sector of industry to take the action required. We know this will take trillions, not billions of dollars. We also know that countries, many of whom are burdened by growing levels of debt, simply cannot afford to go green. Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector. With trillions at his disposal, far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders.
And from May 3rd, from Los Angeles Times, the LA Times, let's see if I can get to it. Trump returns to the Middle East with tech titans seeking trillion-dollar deals. Exactly what Charles was talking about. And at this investment forum in Saudi Arabia, Trump says, "Commerce, not chaos." Trump calls for a new Middle East future at U.S.-Saudi forum.
What a great place, but more... Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. What a great place. What a great place, but more importantly, what great people. I want to thank His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, for that incredible introduction. He's an incredible man. Known him a long time now. There's nobody like him. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much, my friend. And it's a tremendous honor to return to this beautiful kingdom and be welcomed back with such extraordinary generosity and warmth. I've never forgotten the exceptional hospitality showed to us by King Solomon, who's just, we talk about a great man. That is a great man. That is a great man, a great family. Now, that visit took place exactly 8 years ago. The graciousness of the royal family and the Saudi people is really unsurpassed, no matter where you go. Let me also thank the countless ministers, government officials, business leaders, and distinguished guests for that warm welcome. Very warm, and I know so many of you. I'd like to call out all of your names, but we have a lot of problems. We'd be here for a long time. We don't want that, so don't be upset. With this historic state visit, we celebrate more than 80 years of close partnership between the United States and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
So let's look at some of the names that were there. How Trump turned the Gulf's oil kingdoms into silicon superpowers in his 4-day trip. Let me make this smaller. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates have pledged trillions of dollars in return for access to cutting-edge chips for AI development. High-profile tech investment executives, including Elon Musk, who's a transhumanist, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, who's a transhumanist, World Economic Forum's BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, who's a transhumanist, and others joined Trump on his trip. More than diplomatic theater, the trip represented a strategic technology transfer that could create new AI superpowers while channeling Gulf oil wealth into U.S. companies. Now keep this in mind, right? NVIDIA. Y'all write this down. The centerpiece of AI deal during Trump's visit saw NVIDIA partner with Humane, an AI startup backed by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund. Now, what else just happened? Elon Musk Neuralink launches first international clinical trial in Abu Dhabi. Y'all can tell it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The trial will be conducted at Cleveland Clinic in Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Department of Health in Abu Dhabi. Neuralink, the brain chip startup funded by Elon Musk, announced the launch of their first clinical trial in the Middle East, United Arab Emirates Prime, at the Cleveland Clinic in Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Department of Health. This was yesterday, May 15th, from Arabian Business. So now he's exporting Neuralink from the United Arab Emirates. Elon Musk Neuralink to test brain chip in the UAE. The UAE will host the first clinical trials outside of the U.S. of a wireless brain chip made by tech billionaire Elon Musk's Neuralink company, which is designed to improve the lives of paralyzed people. And if you think that's what this is going to be used for, I got a bridge to sell you. But let's keep going. Let's put all these pieces together, what they are building right in plain sight. Another Elon Musk company is coming to the Gulf, May 15th, 2025. Elon Musk said that Neuralink, his brain chip company, is launching a clinical trial in the UAE. The announcement follows news that Starlink, his satellite internet company, is coming to Saudi Arabia. And if you think it's just for internet, I got another bridge to sell you. Wait till you see all this come together. Neuralink announced the clinical trial just 1 day before Trump arrived in the UAE. Musk Neuralink to conduct trials at Cleveland Clinic in Abu Dhabi. The launch of Neuralink's UAE Prime in Abu Dhabi marks a powerful moment for future of health. This is from February 12th, 2025 from CNBC News. Neuralink competitor Paradromics secures investment from Saudi Arabia's Neom. Y'all know the lion, L-I-N-E? So, a competitor of Neuralink has partnered with Saudi Arabia to implement brain-computer interfaces in their futuristic city, Neom.
A revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. Travel end to end in 20 minutes. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. At the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world. For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The Line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The Line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the Line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the Line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The Line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on Earth seen before. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
I'm not going to show this, but it's Nome, the ultimate 5-minute city or the ultimate prison. And she talks about 9 million people being contained in this place where you don't have cars, where you can't leave. Now, remember, Neuralink and its competitor is going to use Neuralink in this city. Neuralink's competitor, Paradromics, secures investment from Saudi Arabia's NEOM. Paradromics announced a strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia's NEOM, developing a region within the country that's touted as a hub for innovation. The company is building a brain-computer interface that will help patients with severe paralysis regain their ability to communicate. The Texas-based neurotech company, Paradromics, on Wednesday announced a strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia's NEOM and said it will establish a brain-computer interface of excellence in the region. NEOM is a developing area within northwest Saudi Arabia that's touted as a hub for innovation, according to the website. The area's strategic investment arm, the NEOM Investment Fund, led the partnership. Paradromics declined to disclose the investment amount. The company will work with NEOM to advance the development of brain-computer interface-based therapies. Paradromics is one of several companies racing to commercialize brain-computer interfaces, including Elon Musk's Neuralink and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates-backed Synchron. Also have implanted their systems into humans. Their systems implanted their systems into humans. Is Nome a smart city? Yes, Nome is designed to be a smart city with a strong focus on technology and sustainability. The project aims to be a world class example of sustainable living, incorporating advanced technologies and infrastructure to improve quality of life for residents. One of the more remarkable developments of the Middle East is Saudi Arabia's Nome project, the construction of the world's first cognitive smart city. A smart city is one that puts data and digital technology to work. And what has Elon Musk been doing at Doge? Collecting data to merge with the digital technology. Y'all wait till this all comes together. And Trump is over there on this whirlwind tour with tech titans looking for investments in this kind of technology, looking for investors. Now remember, he's got Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and Larry Fink there. The centerpiece AI deal Trump's visit saw NVIDIA. Y'all remember NVIDIA? Write that down. Okay. Oracle is Larry Ellison, who was on in the White House on Trump's first day back in the White House. Will Nome use brain computer interfaces? The smart cities, y'all. And Trump is wanting to build freedom cities. That is also smart cities, but he's named it freedom cities. Yes, Nome will likely use brain computer interfaces. Nome's investment fund partnered with Paradromics to establish a brain computer interface center of excellence within Nome. Will brain computer interfaces be in smart cities? Excuse me. Yes, brain computer interfaces are being explored for use in smart cities. Brain computer interfaces, y'all. Researchers are investigating how brain computer interfaces, chips in your brain, could be integrated into smart city infrastructure to improve public safety, transportation, and energy management. Brain computer interfaces offer the potential to enhance human machine interaction, enabling more efficient and responsive control of smart city systems. Smart cities, how brain computer interface, virtual reality, and Internet of Things will change the way we live. Technology has arrived on humanity. February 12th, 2025. Nome Investment Fund partners with Paradromics to revolutionize brain computer interface technology. Now, wait till y'all see this. You remember how they kept saying all during the pandemic that mental health was getting worse and maybe they needed to have annual mental health exams? Y'all remember all that? That the solitude and the lockdowns caused an explosion in mental health? Saudi Arabia is investing in brain computer interface technology as part of its broader modernization efforts, particularly within the Nome City project. This investment includes partnerships with companies like Paradromics, a leader in brain computer interface research and development. The goal is to advance brain computer interface therapies for conditions like paralysis and mental health disorders. I typed in is brain computer interfaces augmentation. Yes, brain computer interfaces can be used for augmentation, which is the process of improving or enhancing natural abilities. In recent years, the scope of brain computer interfaces has been extended from assistant technologies to neural tools for human cognitive augmentation for everyone. Your brain interfacing with computers. And to do it means human augmentation. Is RFID chip implant augmentation? Yes, RFID implants is a form of augmentation. Augmentation refers to improving or enhancing something, and in this case, it refers to adding technology to the human body to enhance its functionality. RFID implants are small chips that can be inserted under the skin and used for various purposes, including access control, payment, and RXP has it, Ripple XRP has it, and storing personal information. Y'all keep all these phrases and terminologies in your mind on your paper. Brain computer interface technology and policy recommendations to mitigate privacy risk. From healthcare to smart cities. So at first they said, oh, we're going to use Neuralink to help the paralyzed people. Remember I told y'all I had a bridge to sell y'all? Remember? I hope y'all weren't ready to sign the papers on it. From healthcare to smart city. So at first it was just for paralysis, people that had to sit in a wheelchair and couldn't move their arms and legs, like Christopher Reeves, and brain computer interface was going to just let them be able to look at their TV and control the controllers, their smart TV, and use the internet with their mind. Well, now they're letting you know, from healthcare to smart cities, brain computer interface facilitated data flows can augment society.
Neuralink has officially announced they're expanding further around the globe to Abu Dhabi in the UAE. They said on X, "We're launching our first clinical trial in the Middle East at Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Department of Health Abu Dhabi." The UAE Prime trial explores how individuals with motor and speech impairment can use thought to control devices and communicate. The Cleveland Clinic also added, "This milestone reflects our leadership in medical innovation and our commitment to transforming lives." Driven by DOH Social, the UAE continues to emerge as a global launchpad for transformative health technologies and next-generation care.
And y'all, we just read it's going to be for smart cities and augmenting humans. And every place they took their little tour, their road show, their carnival show, is implementing this technology. So again, is brain computer interfaces augmentation? Is it changing you from a person to a machine, or a bionic person like Steve Austin on the $6 Million Man? Yes, brain computer interfaces can be used for human augmentation. The augmented body surveillance, human microchip implants, and the omnipresent threat of function creep. Human microchip implants create augmented bodies that can be subject to surveillance. So it's not so much an arms race anymore. It's a technology race that they're all going after now. Wait till y'all see where this is going. Paradromics and Neuralink, the race for brain chip dominance. And the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos is partnered with Bill Gates with Synchron for a brain computer interface, and Elon Musk has a brain computer interface, wanting to augment humans. Now, this is about to get crazy. This is from LinkedIn. Harnessing the future, the benefits of integrating Neuralink, Starlink, and blockchain technology. As the pace of technological advancement accelerates, humanity stands on the precipice of transformative era. Neuralink, Starlink, and blockchain, three groundbreaking innovations, represent not only individual triumphs, but also a synergistic potential to redefine global connectivity, healthcare, education, and more. When integrated, these technologies promise to address some of humanity's most pressing challenges, creating a more inclusive, equitable, and advanced world. Don't that sound like Elon Musk and his Doge? A new era. So y'all keep this in mind. Is this America First goals? Or is this the New World Order's goals? The importance of global connectivity cannot be overstated. Is this America First? Y'all listen. We will all be connected to every single person on the planet. Well, not me or you in Jesus' name, but the sleeping people will. The importance of global, this is not America First. I mean, people can lie what their agenda is. Deceivers deceive. And the Bible says in the last days, evil men will become more evil and more evil, waxing worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. The importance of global connectivity cannot be overstated in a world where access to information and communication is critical for progress. Starlink, SpaceX satellite-based internet system, has already begun reshaping global communications by delivering high-speed internet to remote and underserved regions. Now keep this in mind. Starlink is now on all 7 continents, y'all. It says these technologies provide universal internet access, bridging the digital divide, enable brain to brain and brain to device communication globally, revolutionize accessibility for individuals with disabilities, allowing them to control devices remotely. Oh, are they talking about smart cities in this? In a world increasingly relying on data, blockchain technology offers an elegant solution for secure and decentralized data management. And Neuralink, Starlink, and blockchain are building a decentralized global economy. Blockchain technology has already disrupted traditional finance through decentralized finance, DeFi platforms, enabling secure, low-cost transactions without intermediaries. When combined with Neuralink's neural interfaces and Starlink's global connectivity, the implications for economic inclusion and efficiency are immense. Your chip will be connected to the entire system, and you won't be able to participate if you don't have the technology to participate in this decentralized financial world that we're going to, based on Neuralink, Starlink, and blockchain. That Trump went on this 4-day blitz of the Middle East, pushing all of this technology with the suppliers of this technology on his arm, getting the money for this, expanding the agenda throughout the Middle East. Where's America First in this? This is the globalist agenda, not an America First agenda. From May 14th, 2025, Starlink enters Saudi Arabia. Elon Musk seals major deal during Trump's Gulf tour, teases Tesla robotaxis. Starlink is officially entering Saudi Arabia. Elon Musk made the stunning announcement during U.S. President Donald Trump's Gulf tour, confirming Saudi Arabia will authorize SpaceX Starlink service for aviation and maritime use. And here are some of the people greeting. Now remember, all these people are transhumanist. Transhumanist is augmentation. There's Sam Altman, OpenAI. Let's see some more. NVIDIA. here, started by Peter Thiel, by the intelligence community. And look at this, May 20th through the 22nd, Gulf Times, Elon Musk, this is in about 6 days. No, it'll start in 4 days, end in 6. Elon Musk is set to take the virtual stage at the Qatar Economic Forum 2025 on May 20th. From Tesla to SpaceX, Starlink to Neuralink, and even Doge, the live interview will explore the global impacts of one of the most influential minds of our time. I guess he's going to be teaching it and product selling. One day ago, U.S. tech firms NVIDIA, AMD secure AI deals as Trump tours the Gulf states. NVIDIA sells chips to Saudi Arabia for AI data centers. NVIDIA sending 18,000 of its top AI chips to Saudi Arabia. NVIDIA will sell more than 18,000 of its latest artificial intelligence chips to Saudi Arabia company Humane CEO announced Tuesday. For data centers. Now, this is from World Economic Forum, January 3rd, 2025. Microchips, their past and present and future. Microchips are emerging as a whole new world of possibility. Artificial intelligence, AI, and its vast need for power and speed is driving a new generation of microchip innovations. In March 2024, Californian technology corporation NVIDIA unveiled an AI chip that completes tasks 30 times faster than its predecessor. And now Google has built a mind-boggling chip that takes just 5 minutes to complete tasks that would take the world's fast computers 10 septillion years. Can AI work with implantable RFID chips? You know, the RFID chips that make you augmented, that turn you into a transhumanist? Can AI work with that? Yes, artificial intelligence can work with implanted RFID technology chips, particularly in enhancing the functionality and applications of these implants. Here's a breakdown of how AI and RFID chip implants can interact. The use of AI and embedded technology in the human identity 2023. RFID is the main technology used for human identity chips. Its integration with AI technology will increase diagnostic accuracy, and that means accuracy for digital identification. Now, remember, they're building data centers everywhere. This is January 29th, 2024. Have y'all been hearing about these data centers being built everywhere? Rome, Georgia is getting 2. We're about to get 1 here in Louisiana. How data centers are using RFID for asset tracking. RFID technology ensures precise and current information on the whereabouts of assets. And humans can be assets by scanning and tracking them autonomously. RFID technology enables automated inventory tracking. Data center staff can use RFID tags on the assets and quickly conduct asset audits by using RAIN, RFID handheld readers. Now, Elon Musk has the world's largest computer. Okay? I typed in, well, does Elon Musk Colossus use NVIDIA chips? Yes, the Colossus supercomputer owned by Elon Musk that's been built in Memphis, Tennessee, The Colossus supercomputer owned by Elon Musk XAI utilizes NVIDIA GPUs. And y'all look at this from 2024. How Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, the one that was beat with the hammer, is profiting big time on NVIDIA, and why his strategy could be smart for you too. He's invested in NVIDIA. Mr. Pelosi is profiting big time from his investment in NVIDIA. And it's going to be used in the data centers and in Elon Musk's supercomputer. Data centers being built worldwide. Data centers are experiencing a global construction boom driven by increasing demand for AI, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things. By 2025, there will be 6,111 public data centers worldwide, including 5,544 collection sites and 567 hyperscale sites. It says, we are tracking 118 planned or under construction data center projects across the United States. May 13th, 2025, from Bloomberg. OpenAI weighs United Arab Emirates data center deal as Trump set to visit. OpenAI is considering building new data center capacity in the United Arab Emirates that could significantly expand its footprint in the Middle East. So, y'all, Trump and his cohorts are going to the Middle East, setting up shop. The Neuralink, the other brain computer interface, the Starlink, NVIDIA, the data centers, all of it. Microsoft completes construction of Saudi Arabia data center region. This was from a few hours ago. The United States and the UAE announced that they would work together to construct the largest artificial intelligence data center outside of the United States in Abu Dhabi, with the Emirati firm G42 building the facility that will cover 10 square miles and have a 5 gigawatt capacity. Trump's Middle East trip. Is Saudi Arabia partnered with the World Economic Forum? You know, the World Economic Forum that we all came to loathe during the lockdowns, during the scandemic. And now Trump is pals with Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry, I had to get a drink of water. Yes, Saudi Arabia is actively partnered with the World Economic Forum. Saudi Arabia has a long-standing partnership with the World Economic Forum. Now remember, Trump's America First agenda was all supposed to be about America. And he's about to get a standing ovation for announcing that he's going to drop tariffs against Syria. Now, Saudi Arabia and Syria are friends with each other. The United States and Syria have always been enemies. I'm reading on my phone. Has Syria been a long-standing enemy with the United States? Yes, Syria has been considered an enemy by the United States for a prolonged period. Syria was added to the United States list of state sponsors of terrorism in 1979 and remains on the list of state sponsors of terrorism. Syria's continued support of terrorist group in Lebanon, its pursuit of weapons of mass destruction, and its use of chemical weapons. So, the whole point of tariffs were to punish countries, to generate more income for America first, And now, because Trump and them are setting up shop with the New World Order technology in the Middle East, now Trump makes the announcement to the people that's making deals with him to set all of this up. He makes the announcement in front of them that he's going to drop tariffs against their ally, and he gets a standing ovation. Where's America First, y'all? He's partnered with all World Economic Forum partners. Saudi Arabia is a World Economic Forum partner, long-standing, and they are all implementing the globalist agenda while he says America first, but actions speak louder than words. Listen to this.
Which has seen so much misery and death, as in Syria, which has seen so much misery and death. There is a new government that will hopefully succeed in stabilizing the country and keeping peace. That's what we want to see in Syria. They've had their share of travesty, war, killing, many years. That's why my administration has already taken the first steps toward restoring normal relations between the United States and Syria for the first time in more than a decade. And I'm very pleased to announce that Secretary Marco Rubio will be meeting with the new Syrian foreign minister in Turkey later this week. And very importantly, after discussing the situation in Syria with the Crown Prince, your Crown Prince, and also with President Erdogan of Turkey, who called me the other day and asked for a very similar thing, among others, and friends of mine, people that I have a lot of respect for in the Middle East. I will be ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria in order to give them a chance at greatness. Oh, what I do for the Crown Prince.
So is Saudi Arabia partnered with the World Economic Forum? Yes, Saudi Arabia is actively partnered with the World Economic Forum. The Saudi Ministry of Economy and Planning leads the kingdom's long-standing partnership with the World Economic Forum, working on initiatives that address global challenges. Is Qatar a partner with the World Economic Forum? Yes, Qatar is a partner with the World Economic Forum. They have a long-standing partnership and are actively involved with World Economic Forum activities. Qatar's participation is driven by a commitment to sustainable development and the promotion of investment in the country. WEF is proud of its long-standing partnership with Qatar. Is Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, a partner with the World Economic Forum? Yes, Abu Dhabi, through the United Arab Emirates, actively participates in World Economic Forum. The UAE is a prominent participant in the World Economic Forum, including this annual meeting in Davos. Abu Dhabi entities like the Department of Health, where Neuralink is going to be implemented, and the Abu Dhabi National Oil Companies also engage with the World Economic Forum. The Department of Health, Abu Dhabi, signed a letter of intent with the World Economic Forum to advance smart health systems globally. The United Arab Emirates and the World Economic Forum signed a partnership agreement to promote global adoption of future technologies. So, is America First policies taking shape in the Middle East? From smart cities to brain computer interfaces to merging man and machines and digital currencies and RFID chips and Starlink and Internet of Things and blockchain. Did Trump go on America First tour? Or are we seeing them giving birth to the New World Order? The beast system, the prison planet. We talked about the RFID chip is augmentation, Neuralink is human augmentation, and March 16th through March 20th in Abu Dhabi, that has a partnership to spread this technology globally for the World Economic Forum, had a meeting on augmented humans. And now Neuralink and Starlink are there. The Augmented Humans International Conference 2025 will be an in-person event held March 2025. The conference focuses on physical, cognitive, and perceptual augmentation of human beings through digital technologies. The plural humans emphasizes the move towards technology, the move towards, and we're seeing them making the move towards technologies that enhance human capabilities beyond the individual and will have the potential for impact on societal scale. The idea of augmenting the human intellect has a long tradition. The term was coined by Douglas Engelbart in 1962. Today, many of the technologies envisioned by Engelbart and others are commonplace and are looking forward to the future. Many technologies which amplify the human body and mind far beyond the original vision are within reach. Is Larry Fink, who was greeting the prince with Trump, had his arm on Trump. Is Larry Fink, the head of BlackRock, is he part of World Economic Forum? Yes, Larry Fink of BlackRock is a member of the board of trustees of the World Economic Forum. He has been on the board since 2019, and he traveled with Trump to his Middle East tour. May 12th, 2023. Either Elon Musk thinks we're stupid or the World Economic Forum controls him. From the World Economic Forum, Elon Musk's new venture seeks to allow us to add extra memory to the brain. So while Trump supporters are all getting excited because Saudi Arabia treated him like a king and they were carrying American flags, the Bible says, know this, that in the last days evil men will wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Every single person Trump is with is World Economic Forum people. They're all pushing the World Economic Forum's global agenda. Elon Musk works for the World Economic Forum. So if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, is it a rooster or is it a duck? Because all the World Economic Forum people are quacking, quack, quack, quack. So this is a globalist agenda, all of it. Do you want to be a cyborg? Elon Musk has revealed that he is the founder and chief executive of Neuralink, a startup seeking to create implanted devices that will turn computers into a direct extension of our brain. Does this sound anything like Jesus? People that are saying Elon is a Christian and Trump is a Christian, does any of this sound like Jesus or does this sound anti-Bible? I'll take the second answer, Alex, for 100. This is not God. Elon Musk, through his company Neuralink, is pursuing the development of brain-computer interfaces with the goal of creating a cyborg future where humans can merge with technology to enhance capabilities, potentially treat neurological conditions. So that's Elon Musk's vision to turn humans into cyborgs. And this is from World Economic Forum, their vision to turn humanity into cyborgs.
Cyborg session. We're going to start the When Humans Become Cyborg session.
And remember, all of the countries that tour Elon Musk and Trump tour just took for 4 days, they are all members of the World Economic Forum, and this is their vision.
You know, I always want to be a cyborg. I'm waiting for the day to become one, but let's see. Like today, we like to really talk.
So World Economic Forum people are giddy wanting to become cyborgs, merging man and machines. Is Starlink in Qatar? Yes, Qatar has Starlink. Qatar Airways is actively implementing Starlink Wi-Fi. Is Starlink in Saudi Arabia? Yes, Starlink is available in Saudi Arabia. Elon Musk announced that Saudi Arabia has approved the Starlink for maritime and aviation use, according to Yahoo News. The announcement was made during the Saudi-U.S. Investment Forum. They're integrating their technologies. Will Neuralink work with Starlink? Yes, it is conceivable that Elon Musk's Neuralink, the chip implant in the brain, could work with Starlink, Elon's other business. They have a vision. The vision is to connect human brains directly to the internet via a Neuralink device, and Starlink could provide the necessary satellite-based connectivity for such a system. May 14th, 2025. Implantable brain-computer interfaces are here, and they are a giant step towards the dystopian digital prison that will be used in smart cities. Society, the elite have planned for us. Saudi Arabia hires startup to develop brain-computer control implants. Transhumanism. All these billionaires want to use their technology to enhance our abilities. That outcomes could change what it means to be human. The tech billionaires want to use their technology to enhance our abilities. May 13th, Trump returns to the Middle East with tech giants, the tech billionaires, seeking trillion-dollar deals. How Trump turned the Gulf's all kingdoms into silicon superpowers. And here's World Economic Forum, Yuval Noah Harari, that Saudi Arabia is involved with, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi, they're all involved with World Economic Forum. And let's hear the other part of their vision.
The really big thing is hacking human beings. To hack human beings, you need a lot of biological knowledge, a lot of computing power, and especially a lot of data.
And who has been collecting all the data? Elon Musk with Doge. Now listen to this. To hack a human, what you need?
Big thing is hacking human beings. To hack human beings, you need a lot of biological knowledge, a lot of computing power, and especially a lot of data. If you have enough data about me and enough computing power and biological knowledge, you can hack my body, my brain, my life. You can reach a point when you know me better than I know myself. And once you reach that point, and we are very close to that point, then democracy, the free market as we have, and actually all political systems, also authoritarian regimes, we have no idea what happens once you pass that point.
Y'all remember my video? What's past that point? Elon Musk is offering eternal life through Neuralink and immortality. Elon is offering eternal life via Neuralink. This is not a joke. This is very dangerous and very troublesome. My video, One Nation Under Elon, this should concern you. The world's richest man, who is a transhumanist, being given so much power from our incoming president. Beware of the One Nation Under Elon. April 10th, the future of America. All of the technology is in place, and now Trump and Elon are taking their tour to the Middle East. All members of the World Economic Forum partners that have agreed to spread this technology globally. All of the technology is in place to build a dystopian future. Crypto, AI, RFID, Internet of Bodies, Internet of Things, brain-computer interface. But what will the end result look like? Are you ready for this? March 15, 2025. The augmented human. Have you ever been betrayed? Have you ever been betrayed? We have all been betrayed. How bad does it hurt when you realize that you've been betrayed? The embarrassment you feel after you discover that you were betrayed, and knowing everyone around you knew that you were being betrayed, but you were believing a lie. I pray this video is a wake-up call to serve Jesus, because he will never betray us. The augmented human, and Trump is right there in the thick of it with it. Now, here's a video I did November 24th, 2024. But the link that I want to show y'all, imagine YouTube has pulled it down. So the only place I can get it is from an old video that I did. Listen to this. Are these two part of the World Economic Forum's agenda?
When I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. But what we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau.
He says we penetrate the cabinet. So has Elon Musk penetrated Donald Trump's cabinet? Because isn't Donald Trump totally different in this administration from the first one? This is proof that Elon Musk was a young global leader for the World Economic Forum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thanks for joining. Is Elon Musk really the messiah of free speech? And will he bring us the futuristic future we all have been dreaming of? Or is he just a controlled opposition, being part of the ongoing agendas that we associate with the World Economic Forum? I have the proof right here, so stay tuned. His latest appointment of Linda Yaccarino as the new Twitter boss has sparked some curiosity and need to research Elon Musk's connections to the World Economic Forum, because Yaccarino holds the executive chair position of the Task Force on Future of Work and sits on the WEF's Media, Entertainment, and Culture Industry Governors Steering Committee, and she is also highly engaged with the WEF's Value in Media Initiative. So as she has all these connections, where does Elon fit into this? To make things short, I did a bit of research of Elon as a young global leader of the World Economic Forum because some people commented in this regards on the channel. And indeed I came across this Bloomberg article from 2008. Here is the original. Unfortunately, we cannot scroll down because I do not have a subscription there. But there is always a workaround for things like this. So I take the address and put it into the archive search site, and here we go. Now we got the full page from Bloomberg. So this is not some suspicious conspiracy site. This is mainstream media, and if we scroll down, then we find it here written in black and white. Elon Musk, the chairman of Tesla Motors, the much-publicized electric sports car company, is a new young global leader. So there you have it. And there are quite a few other high-profile names in this article. I will put the link into the description so you can read it in detail for yourself. Also, you might want to download it for future reference, as these things have started to disappear, as I have noticed with other revealing articles of the past. And just in case Bloomberg is not trustworthy enough, I have here a second article from Oxford University, which also mentions that Elon Musk is a young global leader together with Mark Zuckerberg and Leonardo DiCaprio. Maybe that is why DiCaprio is so involved with the climate change agenda. Just speculating here. But why is Elon not shown on the official list of young global leaders? Well, there seems to be the option not to be shown on the Young Global Leaders website as an alumni. This article here, which is less mainstream than the other ones, but it explains the background and gives some additional examples of people who are young global leaders, but who are also not listed there as alumni similar to Elon. So to me, this just proves my speculation that Elon is not the chosen one who will bring more freedom to the world. And I really loved many of the things he was doing until he did things that did not make physical sense, like I mentioned in an earlier video, the Tesla in space and also the Hyperloop thing. Anybody with a high school physics background should be able to understand with a bit of digging that these things cannot work the way they are presented, and therefore if he lied here, maybe there are more things he is not honest about. So unfortunately, you need to manage your expectations with this. You need to deviate from the brainwashing that we just need to sit still and then, like magic, someone will appear and save us from the abyss. Or if we just don't vote for one way, but instead we take the other one. At the end of the day, we have to realize that we are all just being played, and no matter which choice is offered to us, they all will lead to the same end result because both options are presented by the same people in the shadows. That is the big dilemma or predicament of our existence in this computer game or whatever weird simulation this all is.
And there's two World Economic Forum people pretending like this is all organic, when all this really is they are about to go live with their full vision. And here's Sean Hannity selling the lie, Trump's handpicked guy to fly around with them, where most people get their news from, that don't deep dive to what's really going on in the background. And this is Trump's guy selling this whole trip to America.
Arabia, all of the top business people in America from every major corporation, every private equity company. And it was designed that it was sort of like a perfect mix at every table. And it's very interesting what's happening here. And for a lot of different reasons, it is clear that now Saudi Arabia is wanting to have the best relationship they can possibly have with the United States, but more importantly, they see the opportunity only because of President Trump. All of the top officials.
So the mainstream media that Trump is using to espouse his story, his take on all this, is getting out there saying that all of this is happening because of Donald Trump. Is this happening because of Donald Trump or the globalist agenda? Here's all the business leaders that Sean Hannity was talking about, transhumanist. 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 NVIDIA. Transhumanist. They all want to bring their technology to merge man and machine tech. Transhumanist. Here we are, y'all. Transhumanist. Transhumanist. It all makes me sick. Do y'all see what's happening? Has the veil been lifted back? Can you see what is really going on? OpenAI, who is there with Trump and Elon Musk, OpenAI and Neuralink, shaping our AI future. What does Elon Musk have in store for us? Trump's Wonder Boy. Will Neuralink create hackable humans? The potential for hacking of Neuralink and similar brain-computer interfaces is a significant concern. Are we seeing the emergence of the New World Order? I say yes.
It's a great honor to be here today with such tremendous leaders, people who are doing amazing things for their countries and the world. We are gathered here not just to talk about the future, but to shape it. Innovation, energy, technology, these are the pillars of progress. I always say, if you're going to do something, make it big, make it bold, and make it work. And that's what this summit is about. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has shown remarkable vision, especially under the leadership of Crown Prince Mohammed. Vision 2030 is one of the most ambitious economic and social reforms we've seen. Opening new markets, embracing technology, and creating opportunity, that's the future.
And y'all remember what Bill Gates says has to happen by 2030. And Trump's talking about how exciting Vision 2030 is.
In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, a major meeting took place. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, former U.S. President Donald Trump, Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, OpenAI, CEO Sam Altman, and NVIDIA's leadership. Sam Altman focused on expanding AI capabilities with Saudi government through advanced technology partnerships. Trump negotiated major agreements, including a $142 billion defense deal and a $500 billion Stargate AI project in the United States. Elon Musk explored expanding Starlink coverage in the Middle East and discussed AI ethics and regulation. NVIDIA secured a contract to supply 18,000 cutting-edge AI chips for Saudi's new AI initiative.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are planning something terrifying. They just landed in Saudi Arabia to execute their master plan. According to Dr. Marcus Eldridge, these two are meeting with secret Saudi officials and tech financiers. Their plan is to create a new digital currency that bypasses national banks. Musk holds the technology, Trump commands the movement, and Saudi has the money. The media won't cover the fact that.
Let us start. Right? There we go.
Welcome to the new epicenter of innovation, where American ingenuity meets Emirati vision and abundant energy fuels progress. Here, pioneering AI on the cutting edge of technological discovery takes us into the future.
From today, Donald Trump, U.S. President, signs $1.4 trillion AI deal with United Arab Emirates. Is augmentation transhumanism? Yes, augmentation is a core concept of transhumanism. RFID chips is augmentation. Neuralink brain-computer interfaces is augmentation. And augmentation is part of the transhumanist agenda. Yes, augmentation is a core concept within transhumanism. Transhumanism is a movement that advocates for using technology to enhance human capabilities, and augmentation is a key aspect of this goal. You've got to have the technology in the person for them to be transhuman. Can an implantable digital ID be considered augmentation? Yes, implantable digital IDs can be considered a form of human augmentation. Can an implantable digital ID work with brain-computer interfaces? Yes, it is possible for an implantable digital ID like RFID tags to work with brain-computer interfaces. In fact, some research proposes using RFID technology in the brain-computer interface system for various purposes, including enhanced communication between the brain-computer interface and external devices, so for patient identification. And Trump getting excited about Vision 2030. And y'all remember this? The United Nations, is this America first? Bill Gates, is this America first? The Rockefeller Foundation, is this America first? Launched the 50 and 5 agenda to make digital IDs, vaccine passports, and digital currency mandatory to participate in society by 2030. That's 4.5 years. And they are going to make all of this a digital ID and digital currency and augmentation. It's all going to be part of a social contract between the government, citizens, and the World Bank and Verizon chiefs say. And I've said it before, I will not break a covenant relationship with God to sign a social contract with people that are anti-God. Do not sell out.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
A lot to think about and pray about. So an implantable digital ID is going to be coming. An implantable digital wallet is going to be coming. And if you don't take it, you're not going to be able to access the system that they're building. You will be completely locked out of it and considered an enemy of the state for not being a part of the system. Well, my Bible says that friendship with the world is enmity against God. I cannot be God's enemy because I want to be liked by the world. Thank y'all for watching. I really pray that this was a wake-up video, pulling back the curtain for you to see spiritually what's really going on and to break the spell of deception. If y'all appreciate the content that I bring on this channel and through this ministry, would you prayerfully consider a love offering? I love y'all. Thank you for watching. God bless y'all and keep y'all. In Jesus' name.